Hi friend, Kat Clausen here. Welcome back to my studio. It's been a little while since we spent time together, and I've completed a new painting that I want to share with you. But first I'd like to show you the thumbnail layouts I created. So before starting this painting, I explored this concept of working with this well-known three-quarter image of Lincoln shot by Matthew Brady, 1863 in February. The first one I did was over here, and I kind of got an idea in my mind while on a hike to do a confetti-like background, maybe a night sky, yellow confetti coming down. The more I thought about it though, I moved over to red, and I ended up doing that. So now let's take a closer look at Mr. Lincoln. So here we've got Mr. Lincoln, and this painting is titled Veterans Day 2020 because that's the day I completed the painting. So on this side of the face, Lincoln had a lazy eye, and he was actually kicked in the head by a horse when he was young and was knocked out for a full day, and that may have been the reason for that lazy eye. Also down here I've incorporated a scar below his lip. It's kind of a circular shape, somewhat Y-shaped also. Very distinctive. Maybe it was from that kick in the head, who knows. Another distinctive trait about Lincoln is this mouth barrel line. Normally with people it is just a round shape, but with Abraham this shape was made up of two different lines, one leaving his nose and going over toward the ear, and then another one coming straight down. His beard covered up part of that. Very distinctive and unique. Now his eyes were not level, they were rather unlevel. The nose, as it was said, kind of stood out and said hello all on its own. And if you notice some sculptures of Lincoln, the bottom of the nose is very flat, almost like a plate. The mouth, you've got one side which is more normal, on that would be your right, and then on the left a very relaxed side of the face. Some people say the humanity side of the face of Lincoln. Now this is 1863. Lincoln has already started to lose some of his hair, and he lost hair in this area of his face on the cheek, and he ended up shaving some of that off and making his beard more along the jawline and the chin. He had a sideburn though. He was getting the receding hairline. What I decided to do in this one was kind of light him up, and I put a yellow halo around the face, and I used the dots of yellow, almost as though confetti were falling from the sky. As we come down, we'll see his bow tie. I put that in red, though he always wore black. Now I got a question last time from a viewer that asked, what did I use to create this? And I would say 99.9% of the painting was done with one palette knife. And as you can see, I picked up paint and then rocked that paint back and forth to make these color pieces. It's like making a jigsaw puzzle with no photograph reference point or piece, but just working with the color, balancing it, keeping the rhythm going till the painting's all done. If you'd like to see this painting complete and details of it and the frame that goes with it, you can visit my website, and that information is below. Thanks again, friend, for taking this tour with me. But more important than painting really more important than almost anything is love. So remember, it's always love.